If you've been feeling burnt out, overwhelmed, and ready to hand in your resignation letter yesterday, stop and hear me out first before you do anything hasty. Before you quit that job, girl, because I get it, I'm there. Literally, I'm there. But just hear me out. Listen to what I have to say. Let me talk about my story and why taking a step back is a non-negotiable for me before I decide to quit that job. And quick disclaimer, before we get into it, I want to set a very clear boundary. I'm sharing this because needing more rest, burnout, and self-advocacy are things that we're all currently experiencing. And I just think that's important to share, especially considering our current climate and everything that's going on in the United States. I don't need to say it. Y'all know what it is. Groceries is too high. We all tired. We all burnt out. And I think we're all looking for a shift and wanting more. I won't be going into the specifics of my current medical diagnosis and everything that I am going on, although if you've been on my channel, if you rewatched some of my old videos, you kind of have an idea. But my mental health and my overall well-being has reached an all-time high, and of not taking care of myself. And I'm finally giving myself permission to choose myself and to take care of myself. And so let's get into it. I'm sure the question on everyone's mind is, how did I get here? Why didn't I just quit? What is this 12 weeks that I'm taking? What are you talking about, girl? Get to it. Well, I want to go to the beginning as to how I got here. So basically how I got here is my mental health started declining. I started crying every day, which, y'all, I'm a double earth. I'm a Taurus sun and Virgo moon. I'm not a crier. I'm analytical when it comes to my emotions and thinking things through and how did I end up in certain places. So that went out the window. I'm crying every day. I'm having panic attacks. It's hard for me to get out the bed. I'm calling out of work. I'm not showing up as myself. And then another thing too is I'm struggling also with perfectionism, which I didn't realize, but I'm struggling with perfectionism, and I pride myself on being able to still show up as me, get things done, and whatever I have going on, it doesn't bother my work and what I have going on, whether that's school, whether that's my job, whether that's whatever. I'm still able to show up for people, show up for myself, and show up at work. And I used to pride myself in those things. And then I hit a wall, y'all. The wall. The wall is a place where you can't go no more. Basically, you can't get through it. You can't get around it. You can't open the door. You hit the wall and you're laying there on the ground. Because you're probably wondering, what is the wall? That is the wall. Thankfully, I'm in therapy. So my therapist was suggested me taking time off. And this was a year ago. I've been struggling with this for over a year now, a year and a half. So my therapist was like, okay, girl, you not getting no better. What you gonna do? You need to do something, and these are some options for you. And I was like, no, I'm fine. I can push through. And I ain't pushed through. I'm still going through it. I still ain't been myself. I'm still barely showing up. And this is all from last year going into this year now. So now it's the beginning of this year, and my husband was like, hey, I see you not getting no better. Do you just want to quit? And I'm like, oh, when it's one thing when you're silently battling something, but then when other people around you, my therapist told me, but okay, it's my therapist. But now my husband's like, yo, you're not getting better. What are you doing? What do you want to do? Do you want to quit? And if you want to quit, you can go pursue something else, and I'll hold us down. But what do you want to do? So when he hit me with that, I was like, ooh. And ooh is ooh, I'm gagged. You hit me with that. I wasn't ready for that. Give me 1 second because I got to think. Am I ready to quit? Do I want to quit? In our society, production. Push through. That's what's pushed on us. And that's what we're kind of going to work and working hard is literally a part of American culture. That's our thing. We are worker bees as Americans, period. So I'm like, ugh, quit? Have no money? Depend on a man? Me? Hold on one second. I need 1 second. So I took my second and I'm like, okay, let me start small. Let me take my therapist's suggestion and let me just take this time off work. So that's how I got into taking this time off work. The next question you're probably wondering is, okay, so what have you learned? Honestly, I'm only on my 3rd week in, and I really can't say. I know I felt a lot of guilt, and I felt guilty because I'm like, why me? Why do I need to take time off? I see my loved ones needing time off and they don't get time off. So why do I get time off? So I was struggling with that guilt, and I struggle with that a lot, y'all. I do. And then I also had to remember that this is an opportunity and I should take advantage of it because I need it and I'm struggling. And I want to be able to show up whole for me and for my family and for my friends. And I can't do that if I don't go back to my cup and pouring into my cup. So that's one thing that I'm learning. The other thing that I'm learning is that I'm fresh in this. It's new. I feel good though. I do feel good. I do feel like I needed it. I already feel I feel better. I wouldn't say I feel quite whole yet, and I don't know what's going to come out of this experience, but I feel good right now. It's interesting because it makes me think of how I've really struggled with choosing myself in the past. And I've also struggled with this because I struggle with perfectionism. So in the past, I'd be like, okay, I need to earn this rest. I need to earn these things in order for me to get rest. So if I complete all my tasks, if I finish all my chores, if I get everything that I need to get done, then I can go and I can lay down. And I convince myself that I have to earn rest. And y'all, I hit that wall. I'm also learning that if you don't take the time out to rest, your body will force you to rest. And you don't want your body to force you to rest, because when it forces you to rest, that looks like autoimmune disease, that looks like strokes, that looks like all of the above. And I don't want to be any of that. I want to take care of myself. I want to be here for a long time. And the only way for me to be able to do that is by me taking a step back, giving myself permission to choose me, and taking it and utilizing it. So that's what I've been doing, y'all. I've also been learning that there are different types of rest, and you have to be mindful of that. So like, just because you're laying in your bed and you're scrolling on your phone, that's not actually rest. And I've noticed that it gives me anxiety. So I had to delete the apps off the phone, y'all. Like, the apps have to go off the phone because I don't got no self-control yet. Because I will. You have self-control when you find your why. Finding your why is the deeper reason as to why you're doing something. It's the reason why you do it when motivation has left the building. Anyways, I don't have self-control yet when it comes to my phone and dead scrolling on TikTok. So I had to delete that off my phone, and that's not me resting. And there's like different types of rest. I think there's like 7 different types of rest. Had to pull my phone out just to make sure and fact check, because there's nothing wrong with that. And yes, there are 7 different types of rest. The first one is physical, mental, social, spiritual, sensory, emotional, and creative. I've been needing all of them. And me dead scrolling on my phone, even if my feet is up and I'm comfy, cozy in my bed with my robe on, does not mean that that is rest. And I had to let my phone go and start working on different types of rest. I'm also learning that it's really important to have people around you who care about you, because I don't know if I would have took this time off if my therapist didn't say something, and if my husband didn't co-sign it, like, hey, you not getting no better, what we gonna do, because I need you to get better. And it's really important to have people around you that care about you and know you and can let you know, like, hey, something's not right, I think you need to get help. And it's also important to utilize mental health services, because my therapist been telling me for over a year, girl, you're not okay, let's utilize some options for you. And it been in one ear and out the other. It literally took me a year and a half to realize that I need room to breathe, because I've been holding my breath and I need to take time for myself. Crazy. The main thing that I really want to focus while I'm taking this time off is just, what does it look like for me to just slow down? I have a lot of mercurial planets in my chart. So when I tell you, like, I'm constantly going, my brain is constantly rumbling. Like, when I wake up in the morning, the first thing my brain is doing is running. Like, I'm ready to go. I can have a full conversation. I'm alert. What's up? Let's talk. I realize now that that is anxiety, and I also realize that it stops me from just being able to slow it down. So what I've been focusing on so far has just been my walking, and I'm telling y'all that walking brings me joy. I get up, I brush my teeth, wash my face, and I'm out the door, because I need to go and I need to move my body, and it helps to calm my nerves down, y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all gotta find something to move your body, to move that energy out your body, especially first thing and to start your day with. It is life-changing. It has been life-changing for me, and I absolutely love it. So that's one of the things that I would say is slowing down, taking time for myself, being intentional with what I'm doing, being aware of what I'm doing has been really cool. And it's like, even for me, like, this might be a lot, but oh well, I don't be lotioning. I need to be better with lotioning my body, but something about it, I just be like, why I gotta do that? Like, why? Like, I could be doing something else could be getting my time. Like, why do I need to take the time out to lotion my body? That's crazy. I know, but that's me. So even that, I just been better about it, just taking my time, lotioning my body. And why am I doing this? Like, it's been nice. It's just been nice with just being intentional with myself, being in tune with what I'm doing, being aware, being present fully, and just like really soaking it in and getting off my phone, y'all, getting off that phone. And that's kind of it. Like, as far as where I'm at is, all I have right now is I'm slowing down. I'm very much so in it. I'm very much so not through it yet. But when I get through it, we will have another conversation. We'll have a conversation on whether I'm going back. How do I feel? Was it worth it? All the things. But I'm not there yet. Where I'm at right now is I'm in it. It feels good. I like taking time out and giving myself permission and being okay with that. it feels good. It feels, I don't know, it feels freeing. It feels really freeing. It's been nice. I really want to work on just choosing myself. And to me, that starts by listening to my body, which right now she's telling me to slow it down. It also starts by escaping the box I place myself in, because we don't realize that we have all these rigid rules and instructions that we give ourselves that we don't have to abide by, but we do. Like, it doesn't exist. The box that you've created, that you put yourself in, it does not exist. You get to be whoever you want to be. You get to do whatever you want to do, you know, for the most part. And you get to live a life that's yours. And that's my last thing too, would just be living my life with intentionality. And I haven't been living my life intentionally, and I really desperately want that. I think that there's a lot of room for play, rest, and getting things done. I just need to get off my phone and give myself permission to show up for others, or show up for myself as I do for others. Or, you know how I go. So this is where I'm at. Not at the end, but at the beginning of a new chapter. I'm finally ready to take advantage of this amazing opportunity that I've been given and learn to slow down, listen to my body, and not operate from a place of exhaustion, because y'all, that wall in me was hit. Also, this is the start of my Choosing Myself series. And to me, choosing yourself means slowing down, asking for help, and learning to not operate from a place of exhaustion. Like, girl, if you know you're tired, it's okay to go ahead and sit down. Go sit down, get off that phone, sit down. I'm ready to give myself the freedom and the space to just figure it out, y'all, because me in that box, me in that wall, okay? I can't wait to share this next chapter with you guys. I'm very nervous and very excited, but I felt like I wanted to share, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.